Welcome to Story Frame. Today, we will see a fantasy thriller movie called Frankenstein. Spoilers ahead. In 1857, deep within the frozen North Pole, a ship lies trapped in solid ice. Captain Anderson orders his crew to break the ice surrounding the vessel, believing effort alone might free them. Hours later, the ship's doctor notices a distant glow on the horizon. Anderson and a small group investigate, only to find blood scattered across the ice and a badly injured man named Victor. As they attempt to help him, a thunderous roar cuts through the silence, forcing them to retreat to the ship. Armed and tense, they watch a massive creature approach. Their gunfire proves useless. The being boards the ship and demands Victor be surrendered. When the crew refuses, it overwhelms them with terrifying ease. Anderson finally manages to knock it back into the ice, but Victor warns them this is not the end. He claims the creature cannot die, and that he himself is responsible for its creation. He insists that when it returns, they must give him up. With that, Victor begins explaining how everything began. Victor describes a childhood shaped by fear and control. His father, Leopold, a celebrated surgeon, married Victor's mother for her wealth and ruled the household with cruelty. Money, power, and domination defined their home, leaving Victor and his mother emotionally crushed. Leopold trained Victor in medicine through punishment rather than guidance, striking him for mistakes. When Victor's mother dies during childbirth, despite Leopold's expertise, something inside Victor fractures. As years pass, his father favors the younger son, William, leaving Victor isolated. Haunted by his mother's death, Victor confronts Leopold, accusing him of choosing ambition over her life. Leopold dismisses him, declaring death unconquerable. That moment hardens Victor's resolve. He vows to master life itself, inspired by a haunting dream of a dark, burning figure that seals his obsession. As Victor pauses, the creature beneath the ice resurfaces, searching once more. Victor continues. After Leopold's death, William is sent away while Victor devotes himself entirely to learning, traveling through Europe to absorb every medical advancement. In 1855, he shocks the Royal College by demonstrating that death may be interrupted. Using stitched remains and electrical force, he shows movement not driven by reflex but by intent. The audience recoils, condemning his work as unnatural. Only one man, Henrik, observes silently. Later, Henrik approaches Victor, praising his brilliance while noting his recklessness. He delivers a message from William and invites Victor to remain longer, promising to show him something extraordinary. Days later, Victor visits Henrik's home, where he is shown a preserved nervous system displayed like art. Henrik, a former army surgeon, speaks of energy stored within the body, giving Victor new insight. He offers unlimited resources, asking only for knowledge and a future favor. Victor hesitates but is intrigued. Soon after, he reunites with William and meets Elizabeth, William's fiancée. What should be a warm reunion turns sour as old resentment surfaces, reminding Victor that admiration has always come at a cost. Back in the present, Victor's health falters as the crew debates his fate. Anderson refuses to abandon him, even as fear spreads. Watching from the distance, the creature waits. Victor resumes. Weeks after the uneasy family dinner, Henrik brings the brothers to a remote castle. Victor accepts Henrik's offer, transforming the ruin into a laboratory. He begins collecting executed criminals, assembling parts in secret. His path crosses Elizabeth again, and their connection deepens through shared curiosity and quiet moments. Yet his work stalls. Henrik warns him that time is running out, urging results before war ends. When Victor confesses his feelings to Elizabeth, she gently rejects him, choosing William. Heartbroken, Victor retreats inward, and finally realizes what his creation has lacked. With renewed clarity, Victor alters his design and succeeds in restoring movement. Together, he and Henrik gather bodies from battlefields. Victor carefully selects each part, crafting a being meant to surpass death. As a storm approaches, he prepares for the awakening. He finds Henrik hiding a devastating truth: he is dying of cancer. Henrik demands his brain be placed into the new body. Victor refuses, knowing corruption cannot be undone. Desperate, Henrik threatens to destroy the device, but the struggle ends with Henrik's fatal fall. Alone and frantic, Victor completes the machine. Lightning surges, energy floods the body, yet it seems lifeless. Defeated, Victor collapses into sleep, haunted again by his dark vision. Morning brings the impossible. The creature stands alive. It mimics Victor, recoils from sunlight, and listens like a child. Victor teaches it gently, hearing its heartbeat with awe. But fear overtakes hope. He hides the creature beneath the castle, chaining it away. Weeks pass as it grows stronger but voiceless. Victor becomes exhausted, resentful of its dependence. When the creature heals instantly from injury, Victor realizes he has lost control. His frustration turns cruel, and the creature responds with fear. When William and Elizabeth arrive unexpectedly, Victor lies about Henrik's absence. Elizabeth discovers the creature and responds with compassion rather than terror. Forced to confess, Victor admits he created it. William questions whether Victor ever considered the soul. That night, Elizabeth visits the creature, treating it with patience and dignity. She tries to teach it speech, and after she leaves, it finally speaks her name. Victor, threatened by this bond, lashes out. He calls his creation defective and soulless, while Elizabeth accuses Victor of becoming the real monster. Consumed by anger, Victor assaults the creature, echoing his father's cruelty. The creature retaliates with raw strength, repeating Victor's name as a warning. Realizing the danger, Victor decides it must die. He shows William Henrik's body and convinces him to leave with Elizabeth. Victor prepares to destroy everything. Before lighting the fire, he gives the creature one last chance to speak. When it does, Victor still proceeds. Flames erupt, trapping the creature. Victor hesitates, then is thrown back by the explosion. The castle collapses, leaving Elizabeth believing she arrived too late. Back aboard the ship, the creature returns, overpowering Anderson. Victor offers himself instead. The creature insists his story be heard. He recalls escaping the fire, awakening alone, and discovering the natural world with wonder. Violence teaches him fear, kindness teaches him longing. He secretly helps a family, learning language through love and patience. When he finally reveals himself, acceptance turns to tragedy. The blind man offers friendship, only for fear and misunderstanding to end it all. Left wounded and immortal, the creature realizes death will never release him. Victor's life crumbles. Elizabeth rejects him on her wedding night, yet the creature returns, demanding a companion. Chaos follows. Elizabeth is taken, William dies condemning Victor, and grief consumes them all. In the end, Victor chases his creation to the frozen edge of the world. Their final confrontation leaves Victor broken. As he dies, he accepts responsibility, calling the creature his son. Forgiveness passes between them. Anderson allows the creature to leave, and in parting, it frees the ship. Alone beneath the open sky, the creature gazes at the sun, holding on to the last lesson it was ever taught. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.